In the meantime, opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips is insisting that the government should implement measures to ensure the rights of citizens are observed during the state of emergency in St. James.
The opposition also renewed its call for a task force to tackle high crime areas. The PNP held a press briefing today. TVJ's Anthony Lugg reports.
Up to January 22, 100 persons had been killed in Jamaica. The situation has pushed the opposition People's National Party, PNP, to renew its call for the government to establish a special major task force.
We need not to diffuse the resources generally in the JCF, but we need to concentrate for now the resources in the areas that are being overrun by violent crime.
So what about the state of emergency?
Let me repeat that we support the declaration of the state of emergency.
And while the PNP says it supports the state of emergency, it is concerned.
We renew our call for an important civilian oversight mechanism to be put in place that will allow families and persons generally to be assured that their rights will be respected, that the rights of those who are detained will not be trampled upon.
This concern comes a day after reports that approximately 200 persons have been arrested since the state of public emergency was declared. Of that 200 persons detained, 8 were arrested for a shooting incident along the Sunset Boulevard, 2 in relation to a murder in IRONSHORE, while 3 other persons have been charged with misdemeanors, and an additional 111 persons remain in custody.
Being detained is not sufficient to deny you your rights. Our Constitution says you can only be denied those rights by due process of law.
But while Dr. Phillips made that point, questions linger about the pain and suffering faced by the victims of crime.
The answer to the problem of victims is not going to be solved by denying the rights of other people who may be caught up.
In the meantime, the PNP says the government must also urgently increase the human and physical resources of the police force. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.